Hi, I'm Chang Lo Yi, student from Building Surveying Department, UM. In this video, I'm going to describe 5 different types of defects that I found in UM. Blistering is a situation where the paints leak from underlying surface. The loss of adhesion between the surface and the paints are mostly caused by moisture. The moisture are mostly caused by the migrations of the water from the inside wall to the exterior wall. So, I noticed that this is a wall behind the toilets. Probably because the inside of the toilets accumulates a lot of moisture and also is high humidity. Therefore, the moisture is absorbed by the interior wall and transported to the exterior wall. So, when this wall is exposed to the sunlight, the moisture inside the walls tend to expand and change to water vapor. However, the water vapor cannot escape from the layers, and as this layer is oil paint, which is not a permeable layer. Efflorescence is crystalline deposits where you can find mostly on the surface on concrete, bricks, and stone. It's usually white or lightweight colors. In this case, you can notice that there is gray color precipitations on the surface on bricks. This is probably because the joint of the bricks are not properly packed, so it provides a gaps for the rainwater to penetrate inside the brick. The brick consists of water-soluble salts, which will absorb the water to form solutions. The solutions is then transferred to the surface of the brick. When it's exposed to the sunlight, the water will evaporate and then leave the salt on the surface. It will not cause harmful, but it will affect the aesthetical values. Therefore, we can use the high pressure water to remove it. Next, I will be talking about biological defects. Now you can see that there's a long tube, brown color wood-like tubes. What is this actually? This is actually termite shelter tubes. And what is termite shelter tube? Termite shelter tube is a tube that built by termites so that they can reach the source of food, which is wood. They built this tube out of the particle of soil. This is to ensure that environment in the tubes is almost similar to the place they live, which is the damp underground environment. If you often found these tubes in the building, this indicates that they are almost exhausting the wood inside and reaching for more. Therefore, your building may be undergo serious termite attack. The peeling of termite tube from this area maybe indicate that the termite have been moved to the other sides and these tubes are no longer using. The trees surrounding also indicate that there may be presence of termites from the surrounding trees. This is another defect that I found in this building. First, you may notice that there is a middle hole at this gutter, which the rainwater are dripping to it. Why this occurs is probably because you may notice that there is a plant at the end of the corners and some accumulations of leaf and branches from the surrounding trees. The accumulation of these tree branches and plant causing the water to clot at this particular spot. Long-term clogging of the water caused the iron gutter to be rusting as it contact with air and also water. There is orange precipitations on the surface of the gutter, shows that the iron undergoes rusting process. To solve the problem, the gutter has to be replaced and new coatings has to be applied on it. Penetrating dam is the final result of water entering into the building from the outside. In this case, rainwater penetrating into the building through window. As you can see that there is moss growing at these sides, which is the back side of the window. Why this occurs is probably because the improper installation of the window or the failure of the sealant of the windows. The dry rain comes into the building through the gaps of the windows and accumulate at these spots, causing these spots to have high humidity level. Most will prefer the place where the humidity is highest. And there's also no extended breathing for this place to allow the rainwater to flow out. However, you may notice that this area consists of more moss compared to the other area. Through 2 days of observations, this window is often closed while the others are open. The opening of the windows allowed of the air movements and also the sun penetrations, while this window insufficient of exposure to the sunlight and also high humidity level causing the moss to growing at here.